Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be starting the review on round 2, game 1, GetMist versus ShadowPooka, another ShadowPooka video. ShadowPooka with the white pieces. Let's go! In casual ShadowPooka fashion, we are going to see an E3 come out in the opening, followed up by D5. Officially, we're in the opening, and we're going to see some developmental moves, just getting the pieces out. This is the first inaccuracy of the match made. This basically allows them to kind of secure a pawn. It did play out this way, but the idea is if you take, pawn takes, threatens your knight, yeah, but you just move there. Like, it's not a terrible spot. Like, you're still in a good spot. Now you're threatening this pawn. You can't hold on to it. You'll have a material advantage, and as I pointed out in the previous videos, when you have a material advantage in the opening, if you can maintain that throughout the game, in the end game, it becomes a significant advantage. We did see this happen here. The knight takes, pawn pushes, and kicks our knight onto d2. F5 is found by GetMist, which is a pretty good move to once again make the fight to keep this pawn. I usually don't like to extend to keep these overextended pawns. You're going to lose material. It just shouldn't have happened. It's a part of playing chess. You're going to make inaccuracies and it's just going to happen. Bishop to e2, bishop to d7, castles, a6, f3, and our first blunder. Issue with this is that it does genuinely just lose you material. If you look at it, no matter how you look at it, if this pawn takes, that pawn takes, you take, that's a check, they have to take back, and now you can take that pawn. This takes, this takes, this takes, this takes, this takes. You still lose this pawn, and now it's just going to be that material advantage I was talking about. This is that overextended pawn. You can't hold on to it. It just shouldn't have happened in the first place. But sometimes it happens. You know, there's always this issue. I still face this whenever I play chess, and I've been playing it for a little while now, but sometimes in the center, you don't know whether to take, push, or just to remain. You know, you don't know really what to worry about if you're not too used to the openings. We ended up seeing this trade of material, so there goes fx e4, fx e4, knight x e4, and then bishop x e2 with queen x e2. Now you are up a pawn. This is the material advantage that ideally would be carried to the end game to provide you that little edge. But we didn't make it to the end game. In fact, the next few moves we saw, knight c6, queen h5 check. Queen h5 check is what we saw on the previous game with ShadowPooka, I believe versus Glowchat in round 1. Once again, pretty good move. I think we're seeing a pattern with their opening choice, their move choice. Just responded to with a g6. G6 is good. It's always good. It blocked that check. The queen does go to f3, which is a better square. I preferred this. Inside of the previous game, we saw the queen go to, I think it was d5, kind of trying to attack on that knight, but at the same time, not really sure what the queen was doing. This is a better spot. In the last game, I would have advised this spot as well. Queen's going to go e7, d5 is going to push at that knight. It's going to be taken by ex d5, and the knight comes in for a check on f6. King's going to move over to d8. And knight to g8. Now, you might be quite confused why this is a good move. Why is there that? What is that, anyways? Best move? Why is there a best move? Well, I'll tell you. After rook takes g8, it's a fork on the rook. You've given up 3 points for a 2-point gain. GetMist did try to queen trade with queen to d6. There's really just not much you could do once you end up at a position like this. You've kind of done it to yourself. But that's just how the game went. It was very quick, very, very fast paced. I'm not exactly sure of the thought process on bishop b5. Maybe they thought it would just be a trade and then their rook can get out. It's a little beyond me on this one, but this is one of those things that I just can't stress enough. I think the best way to get away from making these kinds of mistakes where you end up with a material disadvantage strictly because of miscalculation is to do a bunch of calculation for positions just like this one, where if you do the math, how will it turn out? Are you going to be losing a pawn? Sometimes it just seems even, and I get it. It's a little hard to see sometimes. I still make these mistakes to this day. Sometimes I miscalculate, and I think, oh, it'll be an even trade. It'll trade off material, simplify, and I'll have a more of a presence in the center. But that doesn't always work out. Regardless, that was game 1. Round 2, ShadowPooka versus GetMist, with ShadowPooka taking the win. If the next video has been created, it will be up on the screen on the right side right now. Go ahead and click on that. Your left side, my right side, that side. Go click on that. Click it. Just click it. Tap it. Tap it with your fingers. Your clickers, your God-given clickers. Tap it with your human soft. I'm being weird. All right. Good night. See ya.